10-gallon tracks. The hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps, racking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation to treat, we branched off. Shine, I just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds out of pressure, my pipes are intact. Don't believe me, action, point it back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system.
NYG.
They said New York fell off. Who bringing New York back? I'm like, where we went? What part of the game is that? We've been here the whole time, anxiously waiting. And the streets paper chase, supreme testing our patience. Now stop the presses. Listen up, this is not a lecture. More like a message with a flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it, couldn't with amoxicillin. I've been the illest, this ill kid, Operation Rad. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a rap, turn your pages to 03. Chapter NYG's, Panthers my code D. No iron team, homie, picture me solo. See what happened to Tony, what he did to Manolo. Here go that New York Giant, back on it again. Seen with Wolverines and they wasn't from Michigan. Y'all listening, y'all can hear a lyrical street. In the Carter's Raw Dens. Rap don't work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, see if they still tenant.
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG.
Convict music. We the best. Yeah, we taking over. Listen.
Spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where it's warm in the winter. On up to Minnesota, where it's storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me. B&H-Town, Southside, Cloverland, Daddy, I'm the man out in Dallas. Better ass Cali. Catman, Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing and spinning, going down Vinny. Drop 643, wheel hit switching. Red light stop, make it drop for the with it. Anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Can't got the crown, then spit out with it. Say you need I said I
If
get
you
it.
want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't shoot unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. Cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over.
Black flag, we rich. Yeah.
Listen.
Bounce, it's what I does. I get money every day I does that. It's how I ride. Black flag on the left too. Ride, you better move. Yeah, get shit like shine, that's on my neck. I'm big like Diddy. I'm with it. Cali, we did it. Biggie in my city. Please no fit it. Hit 'em too. The bread and get stupid. Money that come running like water. Money so hot. Miami on fire, you better be. You might get on the porch of your fortress. Yeah, they see it, but no one reports it. I run in,
Cause we
strip routes,
taking
follow.
over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over.
set sitting on D. Feeling like Pac, all eyes on me. Fresh bandana and I'm man trees. Please, I spit every verse. Some say Khaled, some say Khalid. 12 years down and I'm finally
If
free.
you want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't you unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. Cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Listen.
Birdman dead, I'm number one. Can't make me wrong, so we got him done. The family, I'ma give him some. Spent that condo, he didn't run. Sunday had a whole church singing a song. Why they had to send my baby home? And with some that paper long. Been a G in the game, now my son on the throne.
I am the beast. Feed me rappers or feed me beats. I'm untamed, I need a leash. I'm insane, I need a shrink. I love and I need a leech. Why complain on easy streets? I don't even talk, I let the visa speak. And I like my Sprite Easter pink. And my wrist special pop, but the mule is cooler. I have more juice than your jeweler. Touching, I will your medulla. That's a it is not a tumor. Red light, stop your rumors. I stay on track like a box of Pumas. I just rock with Junior. I am the little big
Cause we
kahuna.
taking
Get it?
over. One city at a time.
What's that on that beat?
It's time to get away.
catching tiny tummy. And you make me sleep. I try and try, and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. And next time we'll talk it over, and we can start again. For you, I caught a lot of static. And me, I would like it automatic. Oh, what did you think would happen next? Oh, what could it ever be? So it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. Next time, let's talk about it. Or maybe start again. To think I used to pity you. To think I used to pity you. It's true. To think I used to pity you. To think I used to talk to you. It's true. Next time we can talk about it, or even start again. I couldn't tell you what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? I knew you were low, man, but the truth is I was shocked. Never lie. Kids. Hey, buddy, kids never lie. I close my eyes on the dance floor and forget about you. I lose myself in flashing colors. I've got to see
you're always gonna have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're gonna come against obstacles. And you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game. You know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
Ha! Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Ha 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 ha. Come on with it. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Ha, ha. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap my age to keep the mic hot? Ha, ha. Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who know the boom from the back. OG still could fill a room when he rap. Mike Blessing in a recession is fool giving back to occupy labels that move, didn't wax now. Here come Bumpy on a Primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back. Crack.
Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Cause you know what we got to do.
Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
I let the beat keep breathing while I spit life to you heathens. You in the wrong place, to be real, reasons. I usually don't spit corny styles like that cause I'm too seasoned. How you sending links trying to get on, you stink. MCs don't give a what you think. Rapping if it's beef, I hit a brinks and put that kind of paper on your head to make a lot of blink. Now think, wouldn't you rather keep it music than to lose it all cause of music? I'm sure that's not how Bambaataa wanted us to use it. Now move it before I lose it. And I'm in it for the long haul. Bars, like lifers in a long haul. Bars, my life rocking mics, I raised the bar. Phased them, dazed them, and blazed them all. Strong,
come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Cause you know what we got to do.
Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Word up.
Come on with it.
Crazy. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
Real cinema, the feature's a top feature. Whose favorite MC is the Bronx teacher? Flows long around hooks so the words reach you. Joe Jackson on you, Michael beat you. Now beat it before I pull his Tito. In your ego, it's front page news, read it. My style is the barker over beats like Travis, I bark 'em. Spark 'em, overwritten flows like overflowing toilet bowls. The game is a mess. Beef ain't really over with. The only way for me to get over it is to aim at your chest. I rock with a DJ who sets the tone, plugs in 212s and a microphone, and I don't stop rocking the beats and keep rocking. As long as the streets hear heat, they keep copping, popping.
Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Cause you know what we got to do.
Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
Word up. Salute to hip hop, MCs and DJs. Culture strong as ever. Bumpy Knuckles, DJ Premier. Salute, salute.
T-Pain.
Got a fresh line up, yeah, fresh outfit. About to have the parking lot on smash. Plus I got a chef
I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far.
Cause it's just another day in the life of the boss.
Baby, we make magic. Come home with a thug. Let's get cracking always well. Baby, cause happen. She got the back seat, just a freak in the hopped in the tray just to let the top back and thank God for the day. Who gives a what a hater gotta say? I made a couple $1 million last year. Still in the streets, strapped with them things. She in love with a G, so she tatted my name. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. 10 black made backs, back to back in the lane. I'ma make it rain, then I'ma make it back. You are just a lame little homie, that's a fact. Working with the police, acting like you know me. Fresh out of jail, already in your
Got a fresh line up, yeah, fresh outfit. But I had a parking lot on smash. Plus I got a Chevy with a 454 in the hood. Got 125 on the dash.
I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far.
Cause it's just another day in the life of the boss.
T-Pain.
Boss, 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 the boss. The boss, 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 the boss. It's short and straight digging me, and I ain't even rich. I know you always on the sideline, like ain't that I'm on my job, and I ain't getting off, cause it's just another day in the life of the boss.
I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. Got the biggest car, Spanish bras, no. Call that other lane for the walks in the.
How we live.
Game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena.
It's been a nice clean game, huh?
The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one following a loss to Orlando.
Timeout. Timeout.
And so up. The tip, it's Toronto. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. We've got Duncan. Rajon Rondo's up there with Booker. Then there's no one. And it's Kobe in at the 3 spot.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now here's Rondo. All sorts of time. Rebounded by Fareed. Cleveland with the ball. One thing to say about Rajon Rondo's career, he's come up big in the biggest of games, had 6 steals in the closeout game that gave Boston its 17th championship. Remember that back in 2008 for Coach Doc Rivers.
I really do. And after that Boston win in the series against the Lakers, Phil Jackson called Rondo the star of Game 6. Everyone had always talked about the big three in Boston. That year, it was the big four.
Now Kobe, after Aaron Aflalo missing that last three-pointer. The drive by Rondo. Shot clock at 6. Kobe with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Noah. He kicks it to Duncan. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Curry passes to Shumpert. Back to Curry. Launches a three. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Now Curry, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Left side, Shumpert. Tries from 10, and that one comes up a bit short.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
And there's the foul. It's on Aaron Aflalo. That is his first foul of the game. Toronto calls timeout.
Can't be any surprise to you that Tim Duncan, folks, last year became the leading rebounder of all active players, passed up Kevin Garnett for that honorable distinction. We're talking 15,000 rebounds total over 18 seasons.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Evans is checked in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Rondo dishes to Bryant. Wants to get it off to Noah and does. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Bryant. And that one hits back iron. Getting back to Duncan's rebounding. He's always had the great size and wingspan and timing, and he really positions himself well for those rebounds. But what seems to separate him is his quiet toughness. He'll never back down.
Yeah, it's hard. You know, he's not a guy that's going to yell or pump his fist. He's not going to flex his muscles to the crowd. He just silently assassinates you.
Well said.
On the floor.
You're right. You're so right. Fareed. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. There's the pick to the inside. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Rondo.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Curry. Dishes it to Shumpert. Back to Curry. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And he gets it to go. And the Raptors with the ball. The drive by Rondo. Booker up top. Back to Rondo. Like at 6. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rondo's got his first 3 points of the game.
How in the world will they let him get that wide open?
Screen by Fareed. Evans gets to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Rondo with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Tries a 3. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Aflalo's checked in. It's Curry outside. Raptors trail by 4. Smith outside. There's the 3. Rebounded by Fareed. As we were talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto. Took them, Greg, to back-to-back postseason appearances.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach. Really known as a defensive specialist, but once he gets in charge of a team, he'll have them focused on defense and really stresses that in every practice.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for your Cavaliers. You know, there was a time when some thought Tyson Chandler would be a draft bust, but, you know, it took some time before he found his niche and has been one of the best bigs in the NBA for the span of his career. You know, that shows you also when you draft guys out of high school, they're going to need a couple more years to really define who they are as players.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Splitters checked in for Reed. Evans comes in for Aaron Aflalo. Allinelli, he's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Chandler was a bit of a late bloomer, but you can't argue with his presence on the floor now.
He embodies what you need to do in order to win titles. Chandler makes all the difference on defense. That's why teams can just still want him even late in his career.
Evans again. It's Robinson. Here's Livingston. Evans grabs the board.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the beat.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Evans with the steal. And now Chalmers running the floor all by himself. Aims for the ball out of bounds. Splitter touched it last. .121 left in the first. And the Raptors miss again. Cavaliers leading. And Bellinelli hits to Livingston. Pass to Bellinelli. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Splitter passes to Belong. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Pass to Evans. Here's Robinson. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Belong. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Number 12. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Evans with it. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the score. Bellinelli for 3. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. And again, it's Toronto converting. Here's Evans. And the release was before. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Noah. Kobe is up there with Duncan. It's Rajon Rondo. And it's Booker in the shooting guard position. Aflalo goes in. He dishes it to split it. Aflalo, no good. Toronto shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Outside, Rondo kicks it to Duncan. Inside, the shot by Bryant, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Aflalo, no good. The Raptors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
And Toronto making a change here. Nick Roberts is checked in. Now here's Rondo. The feed to Bryant. Back to Rondo. Passes it to Booker. Shumpert with the steal. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Shumpert. And it's 7 points for Steph Curry.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Bryant. And stolen by Aflalo. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. Their field goal percentage has dropped down below 34% for the game. They've still held on to the lead. They need to find a way to turn that shooting percentage around.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Rondo drives in. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Rondo's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Curry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
And Bryant kicks to Rondo. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Bryant.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early ball.
And also, defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Chandler's screen. Aflalo takes to Fareed. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. Here's Booker. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
Evans, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. Nick Roberts dishes to Booker. Shoots from the elbow. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Screen by Fareed. Curry passes to Shumpert. Back to Curry. For the 3. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it's never going to be an easy night for you.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Guarded by Curry. The 11-footer. Cavaliers with the rebound. Fareed's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Curry kicks to Fareed. And the basket to Evans. He lobs it up. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
No, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Josh McRoberts. And Robinson III comes in for Kobe. And it's Chalmers in for Booker. Chalmers dishes to Robinson. Right block shot. Misses his 2nd shot in 4 attempts from the field. On the wing, Shumpert. Defended by Chalmers. And Shumpert penetrating. And that one is stuffed right through.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
Toronto calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And so here's Toronto following the score by Cleveland. Goes it up high. The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
107 left in the 2nd quarter. Here's Livingston. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the Raptors.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Chalmers pass to Robinson. Screen by Duncan. It's tipped. They recover it. Feeds it to Chalmers. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
46 seconds left here in the 2nd. Here is Livingston. Fades away. Can't get it to go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Chalmers. Now here's Evans. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Livingston. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
A good quarter for Curry. He has 12 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those.
Kenneth Faried is out there with Chandler. Then there's Aflalo. Then there's Amari Shepherd. Then it's Curry in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for David Blatt. And you think about Stephen Curry, clearly one of the greatest shooters the league has ever seen. Clark, I think you could make a case that he's the best off-the-dribble three-point shooter in league history. What do you think?
I think he's the best total shot maker shooter we've had in the league. You look at all aspects of shooting. I don't know if anybody's ever been better.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And for Steph Curry, the light doesn't get any greener. I mean, the only limit is his conscience. I think he does a great job of scoring, but also looking to keep his teammates engaged.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
And a minute played as the second half gets going.
And, you know, when you think back when Curry came into the league, the question was, is he just a scorer, or can he play point guard? Well, I think he's more than answered those concerns, and he's gotten a lot better with his decision-making as he's now starting to limit his turnovers.
Raptors trailed by 11. Curry against Rondo. The dish now to Duncan. Here's the screen. 5 to shoot. Bryant with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. Tough start.
Toronto calls timeout. Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scores of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
And Kobe being Bryant, the only 30,000 point scorer to go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category.
Evans, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. The Raptors also with a sub. Robinson's checked in. Curry setting the pick for Evans. Screen by Faried. Curry kicks to Shumpert. It's stolen by Duncan. One-on-one here. Rondo's shot is off.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. And for Kobe, people have always joked that he's a ball hog and only looks to score. Well, he's the only guy in the history of the league right now with 30,000 points to go along with 6,000 assists. So obviously gifted as a playmaker as well.
And Chandler throws it down.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Noah the screen. Rondo dishes to Bryant. Duncan left side. And the bank shot is good.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Curry against Rondo. Evans a screen on Rondo. Chandler a screen. Here's Shumpert. Makes it off the glass. Shumpert's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Toronto also making a switch. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Noah. Now here's Chandler. And it's going to be a 3-second call. In for the Raptors. Toronto with the ball. Trailing by 13. Outside Robinson. Duncan, a screen. Guarded by Shumpert. Robinson for 3. That's good. Robinson's got 9 points.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Outside Curry. He feeds it to Fareed. Throws off the pick and hammers it home.
Aflalo created the space for that shot. He got his body right in the way of the defender.
Outside, Kobe. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now, here is Robinson. 9 points in the game so far. Screen by Duncan. The 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Fareed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Curry. Down low. And the rejection by Smith. Bryant drives in. Curry with the steal. Fareed the pass to a follow. Shumpert gets a wide open look. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Well, there were a few complaints last season about how the playoff seeding was done, most notably in the Western Conference. Portland was the 4th seed for winning their division, but without that division win, would have been the 6th seed.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 17-5 run. Screen by Fareed. Dishes to Aflalo. Fareed setting the pick for Aflalo. 5 on the clock. From the wing. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
That's tipped. And Fareed kicks to Chandler. Robinson against the Flalo. Shot on the wing. Jump shot is good. Flalo's got 8.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Evans dishes to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Robinson for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 12 points for Robinson.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Lets it go from the wing. That one a little long.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And at the end of the third quarter. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Raptors trailed by 20. So for Toronto right now, Rajon Rondo is up there with Booker. Then there's Noah. And there's Bryant. And it's Duncan in the 4 slot. Booker in the corner. Fires the 3. Aflalo pulls it in. Aflalo's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Evans. And it comes off the front of the rim.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Chandler, the pass to Evans. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Rondo. Here's Booker. Evans with some nice D.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexity of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Here is Livingston. He's covered by Rondo. 6 to shoot. Evans kicks to Aflalo. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And that one's good.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the one thing Tiago Splitter gives you every year, Clark, is consistency. The numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles. He knows where he's supposed to be. He gets to the right spot at the right time, crashes the boards, takes charges. He does all the little stuff.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kenneth Faried, he's checked in for Olynyk. Bellinelli comes in for Aaron Aflalo. Shumpert is checked in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston.
And for Tiago Splitter, he's been a relatively unsung player in his career, never getting his number called on offense, receiving little recognition from the media, but providing tough defense in the post. He shot over 55%, crashes the boards in the 20 minutes or so a game that he gets. So that's been good enough to really establish a productive career.
Outside jumper. That three off the mark. Raptors trail by 16. Here's Booker. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter.
You know, getting back to Splitter, yes, you need superstars to win in this league, but you also need guys like him, guys who put the team first, will bust the gut to carry out their responsibilities on the floor, off the court, and in the locker room. You need all of that to be a championship team.
Rondo dishes to Bryant. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Rondo against Curry. Splitter sets a screen. Clock at 4. The three.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And Booker kicks to Rondo. Noah the screen. Bryant with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Duncan the best to Bryant. Here's Rondo. Got a piece of it.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Curry against Rondo. And Curry, here we go. Duncan with the block.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Well, Special K, so many records for Kobe, but one he set last season was most misses all time from the floor.
You know, he passed the great Hondo, John Havlicek, for that title. I'm sure John doesn't mind having him pass him up for that
the
one.
Old Buckeye, you're right.
That's right, most misses. But you look at the players on that list, a who's who of NBA stars.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Splitter. Aflalo comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Livingston in for Curry. That's good.
And, you know, there's all this talk about Kobe now being the leader of missed shots, having that record. But listen, the guys that are in the top 5 of that list, all Hall of Fame players. So you don't miss a lot of shots unless your team trusts you to take them, and you're pretty good. Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Shoots from the high post. Livingston, no luck.
Hey, guys, a final thought on Kobe. I mean, all the players on that list were heavily leaned on for scoring. I'd take any of the top guys on that list over someone who's afraid to shoot the ball when their number's called.
And they go to the intentional foul for the Cavaliers. Olynyk comes in for Kenneth Faried. And Tyreek Evans subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And the Raptors also making a change. Robinson's checked in. Toronto calls timeout.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively, saying, listen, let's make the simple play. Take care of the basketball. We can't afford to waste any possessions. Guys, can they clean it up?
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Smith checked in for Noah. Bonner comes in for Tim Duncan. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Booker. It's Evans on the wing, guarded by Robinson. Evans attacking. Rebound by Smith.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Here's the three. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. Chandler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Olynyk. He drains the turnaround jump shot.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Curry. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Ball's not loose. Fast break, Toronto. Here is Bonner. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. Scared of heights, come face your fears. Hold up. Do it just like Nikki, gone and it over. face me? Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady. I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Girl, you ain't come up on, so why you showing up? Never. I'm taking them shots, my partners, they loaded up. Man, on the low, all these be acting so material. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, we them boys.
Right down somewhere. He at the table with a bowl of Apple Jacks, and he's reading the back of the cereal. And in between eating the Apple Jacks, he's writing. And he want my spot. I'm gonna find him though. I'm gonna sign him. I don't want no problems.
Like we always do it this time. Cookie cold, blowing your mind. Hey dummy, this no accident, all of this was designed. Took my time, cookie crack from behind. Then I opened up your blinds, rise and shine. Cold world, same used to drive around with your girl. In my mama's Civic, now I'm out here trying to get it. I ain't like you, boy, I spit it how I live it. So when you see me in the streets, man, I ain't got a mimic. Cause I ain't got an image to uphold. This real, I ain't got a gimmick, I just flowed it. The boy that set fire to the booth. In a gang full of liars, it turns out that I'm the truth. Some say that rap's alive, it turns out that I'm the proof. Cause the ones y'all thought would save the day can't even tie my boots. The ones y'all thought can hang with me can't even let these words be my I don't rhyme my before I wake, I pray to the Lord, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take. Lord, I've been dreaming about the paper. Get rich before I see my life taper. Hope my mama get to see Jamaica before she meet her maker. I hoop but never good enough to ever be a Laker. But these words I recall got me ballin'. Jordan, more than a rapper, this a natural disaster. Boy, I'm meaner than Katrina mixed with Gina. Shut up, Cole. This is for back home, homes. What up, Bo? This is for them that played me. What up? Nah, I ain't mad, it's sad. You went from bad to real bad. Two kids that don't even know they real dad. Real sad, baby girl, I wish you still had it. Then maybe you could get a taste of living Philmatic. It's cold, still at it. Y'all be talking about the same and how I feel about it. That's why I don't respect that. You talking cold, planning funerals. You might fit the before I wake, I pray to the Lord, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take. Hey, get on your job, little man. This ain't Saturday. We in two different lanes, you can't navigate. We in two different games, you playing patty cake. Brother, you lame. Yeah, out of shape. My mind run a mile a minute. The sky's the limit. I'm so high, I'm diving in it. My ride's just tinted. But it's just invented. The best out. Foolish pride to make you not admit it. What if this why you nodding with it? The hate in your blood can't stop your soul from vibing with it. Now you all conflicted. Cause my flows is wicked. And my sticker and all of y'all picking me cause they know a star when they see a star. Ain't even got a to know here. Cheer up. on top like Pac when he with Madonna. Hey, this is before dishonor. Get arrested and forget to tell my mama. She got enough to stress about my gon' get me out. No criminal record, but I'm making criminal records. Isn't it ironic? Isn't it iconic? Jacket so expensive you wouldn't even try on it. But it fit me perfect, I purchase it if I want it. The city on my shoulders, so no girl, you can't cry on it. When you make your list of the greatest, hate, am I on it? Maybe not yet, but I got the clock. Said it goes tick, tock, game on lock. Sun gon' shine, but the rain won't stop, oh no. Hey. If I should die before I wake, I pray to the Lord, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take.
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, I'm catching tiny tummy. You make me sleep. I try and try, and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. And next time we'll talk it over. And we can start again. For you, I caught a lot of static. And me, I would like it automatic. Oh, what did you think would happen next? Oh, what could it ever be? So it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. Oh.
Cali, convict music. We the best. Yeah, we taking over. Listen.
Spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where it's warm in the winter. On up to Minnesota, where it's storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me. B&H Town, Southside, Cloverland, Daddy, I'm the man out in Dallas. Better ass Cali. Catman out Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing that spinning, going down Vinny. Drop 6, 4, 3, wheel, hit switching. Red light stop, make it drop for the
if you want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't you unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. Cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over.
It's what I does. I get money every day I does that. It's how I ride, black flag on the left too. And ride, you better move. Yeah, get shit like shine, that's on my neck. I'm big like Diddy, I'm with it. Cali, we did it, Biggie in my city. Please no fit it, hit them too. The bread and get stupid, silly. Money that come, run it like water. Money so hot, Miami on fire, you better be. Might get on the porch of your fortress. Yeah, they see it, but no one reports it. I run this,
Cause
Rick
we
Rouse,
taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Listen.
Back when you see, better duck like the Mac.
Here's what the take. Charge at the Air Canada Center here in downtown Toronto.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
Swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip.
It's go time. Now, these are two teams whose rivalry goes way back, and anytime they renew it, the fans, as well as all that are involved, are going to be in for a treat.
I like that. Go time. That's a good way to put it. I mean, this will be a testy encounter between these two. The build-up to the game has been extremely intense. I think everybody expecting some kind of volatility to erupt on the floor today.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Porzingis is out there with Gobert. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the two-guard spot.
Well, you know that Kawhi Leonard has an incredible reach with his arms, but even his hands are just massive, measured at 10 inches long and 11 inches wide. Wow.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Well, to give some perspective on Leonard's hand size, Greg was talking about Clark, those measurements, 11 by 10, are what you typically would find on 7-footers. Well, this kid's 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, and I'm 6'9", and I'm about 9 by 7, okay? So that just lets you know.
Wow.
The only other hands comparable to that, Dr. J.
Ooh, that's huge. Rondo with the ball. Screen by Duncan. Fires the three. The shot is off. And the Celtics with possession here. Leonard kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Porzingis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Sounds good.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Hey, guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
Kobe kicks to Rondo. Shot clock at 6. And the three off target. Then again, it's Bryant. Here's Caldwell Pope. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Lynn kicks to Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Booker. Now the Raptors moving it up. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense. That's costly.
Now he's got it. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Duncan with the screen on Lynn. There's the pick. Gobert with the block. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish. You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here. Screen by Duncan. Rondo dishes to Booker. Buries it from three-point range. Booker's got 5 points so far. As we were talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto, took them right to back-to-back postseason appearance.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach, really known as a defensive specialist. But once he gets in charge of a team, he'll have them focused on defense and really stresses that in every practice.
And so here's Toronto after the basket by Boston. Down low. Here's Kobe. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
Great job of screening there. Nice job. Take it to the rim and get the finish.
to the left wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he's good on the 3-ball. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A nice shot by Booker. Boston leading by 3. They set the pick. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Leonard. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Kawhi Leonard, with another great season last year, earned his first Defensive Player of the Year award with his outstanding play.
And for Leonard, he became the first perimeter player to win one since 2000. That just shows you how incredible his defense was at times.
And the Raptors call time here.
And, you know, for Leonard, you can add that Defensive Player of the Year award to his hardware list, and that puts him in elite company, one of only 3 players to win Defensive Player of the Year and Finals MVP. The other 2, Jordan and Olajuwon.
Evans, he's checked in for Duncan. Raptors trail by 5.
And for Leonard, winning the Defensive Player of the Year didn't change him at all. I mean, he received a card for winning that award and gave it to charity. Went out of his way to thank his teammates during his acceptance speech. I mean, I think it speaks of his character and really the impact that Popovich has had on him and that entire Spurs team.
And finished off by Noah.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to do it,
guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
One thing to say about Rajon Rondo's career, he's come up big in the biggest of games, had 6 steals in the closeout game that gave Boston its 17th championship. Remember that back in 2008 for Coach Doc Rivers?
I really do. And after that Boston win in the series against the Lakers, Phil Jackson called Rondo the star of Game 6. Everyone had always talked about the Big 3 in Boston. That year, it was the Big 4.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Boston. Now Lynn, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Crawford passes to Gobert. Great defense that time from Noah.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
It's stolen by Bryant. Booker with it. Leonard picks him up. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense and not allow him to get those kinds of goals.
And the Celtics making a change here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Gobert. Marcus Morris comes in for Porzingis. Barnes, who's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Jeremy Lin.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And Boston has possession after Toronto at the three-point. Pass to Morris. Celtics passing it around. There's a screen. That's a beautiful jam. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. The shot is off. Miller kicks to Crawford. And the shot falls short this time. The Raptors have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And stolen by Miller. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Rondo. It's Crawford with the drive. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. And a three-point play chance here. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
With the aggression they're showing early on, when they're driving into the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Here's Smith. And that one hits back iron. Rebounded by McGee.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Boy, for Jamal Crawford, guys, it's been a really good career. Not many guys can maintain his level of quickness after 15 years in the league. I mean, but last season, he finally started to show a little wear and tear.
Josh McRoberts has checked in for Reggie Evans. Feeds to McRoberts. To end the run. And Chalmers with the layup. Chalmers has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Nice tip to him there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Boston on top. They're up by 5. We've got more in store for you right after the...
Yeah. I really...
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Duncan is up there with Robinson. It's Smith. Then there's Chalmers. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Over to the wing. Now the pass to Duncan. 5 to shoot. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Outside, Lynn. Gobert, the screen. Caldwell Pope pass to Porzingis. Count it from 12. Porzingis has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Celtics. Kicks to Smith. Chalmers dishes to Duncan. And Smith with the stop.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flow.
Porzingis can't hit.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. So the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Robinson gets to Chalmers. And a miss there on the triple. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Bulls in Chicago. Raptors trailed by 5. Smith, the pass to Chalmers. Back to Smith. From 18 feet away. And it's Smith again missing. The finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run. And we could see right there why he does.
And here is Chalmers. Screen by Smith. The Raptors need to get a shot. Chalmers dishes to Smith. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Raptors making a switch here. For the Raptors, they come in off the walk to Golden State. Gobert with the screen. This is the Leonard. Outside, Lynn from 20 feet out. Porzingis can't hit. Raptors trail by 7. It's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Booker's got 15.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Toronto. Leonard kicks to Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Rondo passes to Bryant. Top of the key, Noah. Back to Bryant. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Well, Special K, so many records for Kobe, but one he set last season was most misses all time from the floor.
You know, he passed the great Hondo, John Havlicek, for that title. That's what John Havlicek passed him up for that one.
Buckeye, you're right.
That's right, most misses. But you look at the players on that list, the who's who of NBA stars.
Rondo, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
Outside, Kobe. Duncan outside. That's in, and the Celtic lead is kept down to just 2 points with the bucket from Bryant. Bryant got 4 this quarter.
And, you know, there's all this talk about Kobe now being the leader of the missed shots, having that record. But listen, the guys that are in the top 5 of that list, all Hall of Fame players. So you don't miss a lot of shots unless your team trusts you to take them, and you're pretty good.
And here's Rondo. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the inside. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Bryant.
Hey, guys, a final thought on Kobe. I mean, all the players on that list were heavily leaned on for scoring. I'd take any of the top guys on that list over someone who's afraid to shoot the ball when their number's called.
Here's Porzingis. Covers on Duncan. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
And if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Toronto making a change here. Evans is checked in. Then for the Celtics, JaVale McGee's checked in for Gobert. Villanueva comes in for Porzingis. And Miller is subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Rondo again. Rondo kicks to Booker. Back to Rondo. And he finishes nicely on the way. Rondo's got his first basket of the night.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Miller. And he banks in the layup. Villanueva's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Here's Evans. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Rondo again. Smith. Leonard on the wing. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Josh McRoberts is checked in for Noah. And Glenn Robinson III is subbed in for Booker. And then for Boston, Marcus Morris comes in for Leonard. And it's Crawford in for Jeremy Lin. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Miller. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so that brings the first half.
I want everyone here to
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Toronto calls timeout. Raptors trailed by 7. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Boston. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Lin in a point guard position.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been a more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Rondo dishes to Evans. Noah kicks to Bryant. Evans, right side. He feeds it to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Charity stripe shot. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And the hope for Jeremy Lin last season was that he'd take a step forward in his development, but it almost was the opposite in his play.
And that can happen. You don't always go a straight line north in your improvement in this league. He'd been on an upward swing as far as his shooting accuracy, but last season was the worst since his rookie year in that area.
He dishes it to Leonard. Noah with the block. There's the steal. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The dish to Caldwell Pope. Back to Lynn.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket would be lifted for him.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Caldwell Pope kicks to Leonard. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Booker the pass to Rondo. To the wing on the left. Booker with it. Leonard picks him up. A three-pointer, no good.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Now they're starting to rub it in. They have build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Good on the shot. And that's 10 points for Kobe Bryant. Celtics leading by 7. Lynn against Rondo. Here's the screen. And here's Leonard from 3. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Bryant. Here's Rondo. Now here's Noah. Kicks it out to Evans. The feet to Booker. Clock at 6. Noah trying to get open. Rebounded by the Celtics. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rondo against Lynn. Leonard, that's for 2. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He's been wayward and just off one about everything he's put up in this period.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
Hey, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And you look at Reggie Evans, he hasn't done a lot as a basketball player, but what he does really well. Rebound like a maniac. And he defends the post as if his family is in danger.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Here is Miller. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Crawford outside. Back to Miller. McGee a screen. In the corner, it's Crawford. Boston, no good that time either. When one thinks of Reggie Evans.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I'll tell you what, I like that though. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Crawford dishes to Miller. To the left side wing. Just 4 to shoot. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Smith.
And look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
McGee a screen. Morris again. Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got 7 points in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hand. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Pass to Booker. He kicks it to Evans. And the 3-ball is good. Here's Miller. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 1:52 left to play in the third. Pass to Barnes. Feeds it to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Crawford outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Some changes for Toronto. Duncan comes in for Reggie Evans. And it's Chalmers in for Booker. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Duncan. To tie. And it's good on the way in. He has 5.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they're getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat from deep.
Like it's 6. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Robinson. Miller kicks to Morris. Passes it to Barnes. Celtics passing it around. Morris right side. 13 feet away. And another basket for Boston. 26 seconds left to play in the third. In the corner, it's Robinson. And Boston with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Celtics have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity strike. They've yet to miss here in the second.
That's a 2 from Smith. No good on that last second attempt there. And welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Celtics leading by 5. They've got Smith. Robinson is out there with Evans. Then there's Chalmers. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. That's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
This is the 3.
That's just tremendous. I love to see a smaller player who can mix it up inside and handle himself in the paint area.
The pass to Robinson. And it's off from three-point range. Boston shooting at 51%. Really solid. Miller against Robinson. And it's Miller penetrating. Gobert the pass to Miller. And the layup is good. Miller's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Kicks it to Evans. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Caldwell Pope, who's checked in for Boston. Jeremy Lin comes in for Andre Miller. Chalmers with it. Five on the clock. Outside Robinson. It's stolen by Gobert. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And he commits the intentional foul.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. And he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Thank you, Doris. Outside Rondo. Out left to the wing. Here's Booker. And again, no good by Toronto.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Lynn again, Rondo. They set the pick.
Go back to the...
It's Crawford with the drive. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Crawford. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Toronto ball.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Rondo dishes to Booker. Back to Rondo. Outside Bryant. They need this one. Here's Evans. Kobe kicks to Evans. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Rondo. You know what? They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Boston leading by 11. Here's Caldwell Pope. Defended by Booker. Crawford drives in. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Screen by Smith. Evans passes to Rondo. Evans dishes to Kobe. Again, the miss by Bryant. The Celtics have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Crawford outside. He dishes it to Morris. Stolen by Evans. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Kobe! Lynn against Rondo. On the wing, Bryant. He feeds it to Smith. And that is good.
Kobe with the brilliant assist that time.
There's the dish to Caldwell Pope. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Evans. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
Joakim Noah is checked in for Toronto. Duncan comes in for Reggie Evans. And then for Boston, Gobert, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Porzingis comes in for Marcus Morris. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Lynn kicks to Crawford. The baseline J. And another basket for Boston.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Back to Kobe. Rondo kicks to Booker. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And guys, in a draft with so many talented big men and lead guards, Booker was a bit of a hot commodity. One of the purest sharpshooters in the draft, has a lightning-quick release on his jump shot.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And with Booker, you know, who is a Kentucky guy, he's a sharpshooter. Greg, you're talking about that. His dad actually played at the University of Missouri. He was a pretty good shooter. Clark, this Booker has a pretty good frame to work with, and I think that's going to serve him well in the NBA.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like his size. I like his stroke. I like his toughness. I think he's going to be better defensively than people think. He's got a lot of good stuff in his game already.
6 to shoot. Leonard with no one around. His 3-pointers off the mark. Noah kicks to Rondo. And again, Toronto with the triple.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Celtics leading by 12. Rondo with the steal. Duncan dishes to Kobe. Rondo with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Rondo drives in. Pick off in midair. So they foul intentionally. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Lynn against Rondo. Nice shot by Lynn.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Celtics.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. They not only lightened the load, the bench guaranteed and actually produced the win.
They sure did. And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Caldwell Pope. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Robinson drives in and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Robinson hits them both. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
I won't bow.